Good evening, chat. Alright. Wow, I can hear myself. Alright, better turn that off. Hang on one sec. Alright, let's play some games. I'm gonna play a little bit of Madden. Just a test to start with. Let's see how we go. Alrighty. Rock and roll. I've never played this before. This is gonna be... I don't even really understand how the sport works. I've watched it on TV a couple of times. I've seen it on the Super Bowl. That's about it. I'm sort of going into it blind otherwise. I know there's a lot of strategy involved. That's pretty much it. Alrighty. Here we go. I know there's like a New England Patriots. Not Wayne Brady. Tom Brady? Tom Brady? You kiss his son on the lips, something? It's weird. Oops. We good? We're good. Need to change this to windowless mode. Oh, what's happening? Subtitles on. Controller. Am I using the controller? I'll have a look. Alright, turning this down. We need to change music off. Oh my god. Just scroll down. Oh my goodness. Alright. No music. Oh my god. Can you hear that? That's horrendous. Hang on. You can't hear that at all, can you? Alright, that's something I gotta fix. Hang on. Is that working? Nope. Desktop audio display capture. This is it. This is the first stream problems. Capture the display. Audio input capture display. My sound just... Oh my god. What insanation. Alright, turn that on. Display audio. Here we go. Let's see if this works now. Nope. Still no. No, just as well. Got no DMCA risk. Can't play the stream music anyway. Alright, let's have a look. Oh god. Just as well you can't hear this. I've got microphone on, I've got that off, display properties, but I don't want it to be the microphone, so that's not what I want. Let's put this here so you can see it. If I capture audio output capture, let's change this, make this capture. Here we go. Alright, let's have a look. I've got to choose which monitor it is. Nope. Okay, hang on. Display that one. Let's try this again. Nope. Device. Is it that one? Nope. Come on. Nope. We might be out of luck here. I can't work out which one this is. Speaker output. Ah. There we go. Ah. Oh, fabulous. All right. There we go. I'm getting getting echo. Yeah, we are, because I can hear myself. All right, let's do that. Turn that off. That should be fine. No more echo. With any luck. Alrighty. Let's see if we can finish doing this. Crowd volume good. Stadium speakers good. Audio mix is broadcast. Yeah, let's do broadcast. There we go. Contrast, color. Yep.
Menu narration option is set to off.
I know. That's fine.
Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings.
Experience level. Easy to gain yards, easy to play defense. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass if I do expert. Mastery and play call and execution default for online head-to-head matches. Beginner. I guess I can change it later. Let's start with that. Arcade, best for new players, bigger players, higher scoring, injuries and penalties off. Simulation, most authentic NFL experience, play ratings are king, realistic injuries and penalties. Yeah, there he is, Tom Brady. Let's go straight into it.
Accessibility settings.
Yeah, we get it. Accessibility settings. Change that, make sure I can fix up the windowless mode so that I can get doing that weird shit where I click off the screen.
Hello everyone, it's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
All set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. This will be taken very short. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
I should want AFC. So let's go with a... What's that? What is this?
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken at the 10. The NFC offense taking the field, being led in blue by the NFL's all-time passing leader. 12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
Coach suggestions, formation, cover one hole.
Hey, 95-56, 95-56. Kill.
They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. For the NFC, boy, you talk about a dynamic set of backs and receivers. We'll see Zeke later on, but Saquon Barkley, Todd Gurley, they're your starters. That's 1, 2, 3 last year. And then how about out wide? Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Zach Ertz leading a deep group. Weapons galore for Drew Brees and the other NFC QBs. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Brees on the bootleg. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay. 2nd down. What are we? First something. 3rd and 7. That's low, right?
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Brees. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I have the ball now, do I? Yeah, I must have the ball. So return left. I have to choose now. Let's just
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts.
Go the ball. Go the ball.
Taking it about the 16. 51 yards on the punt there. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP.
I need to change this now. This is gonna give me the shits. Options, settings, game options. We want video options. Visual feedback. Game controls. What game controls? Holy crap! Where are the options? Turn off various aspects of visual presentation elements. No.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Stop. Accessibility, adjust different options.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Thank you for letting me know. Do I really not have the ability to change video? Oh goodness. Or visual feedback, accessibility, game control, CPU. No, there's none. Clock management. Difficulty. Do I have to get out of the game? Maybe. Controller. Changes will not take effect until the current play ends. Alright, let's try a controller. Otherwise, this is going to be playing Madden on a keyboard. Not sure about that. There we go.
And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
I do want to change that volume. It's still very loud. Volume control, here we go. Oh, what? I changed it. Come on. How's that? 35. Much better. 10's up a little bit. Let me know if that's too loud. Hopefully it's alright. It's much better for me. I'm just kind of starting to go deaf. Suggestions at first down, pass, and... Oh my god, what do I do? Suggestions first down. RPO power peak. Yeah, alright, let's do it. Run pass options are here. Win Super Bowl by running run pass options. RPO is unique because you can either run or pass the ball. When to run, choose run when running towards green zone, choose pass when running towards a red zone. Okay.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
This is going to happen a lot until I can get windowed mode on. Alright, let's try this again. So the red guy, who is that? Is that me?
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Different players. So I'm gonna go with that. Something like that. Nope.
Delay of game, offense.
Game.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Oh my god. Alright. Go. What is happening? Go.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Go. him.
Don't get nervous. Hey, dribble in, dribble in.
Hold something.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in
Delay of
time.
game. Offense.
So they'll walk him back half the distance.
Still third down.
What is happening? Ow.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
What's happening there? What's that?
And now again, the play clock's going to
Delay of
run
game.
out on him.
Offense.
So that's going to push him back half the distance.
Still third down.
Who fucking knows how this game's played, honestly? Alright. What do I want to do? I need to check the controls here. Can I do that? Control select. Settings. Game options. Game controls. Precision pitch. Ball carry out. Passing. Passing. Scramble. Playmaker. Throw ball away. Pre. Offense. Fake snap. Is that this? Oh yeah, I did that before. Dial. Alright, hang on. Oh my god, how does this work? Alright, let's try this. So that's a pass. So press Y.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Oh, we're in. Is this the end zone?
And boy, again, they won't get this off in
Delay of
time.
game. Offense.
So that penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal
Still
line.
third down.
This is only the first quarter. Oh man. I think we need to give up on this and go and actually learn how to play. Let's quit. Alright, good, we're out. Quit your menu.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the franchise or enjoy classic Madden with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game in exhibition.
I have no idea what that means. Dismiss. That must be like the FIFA Ultimate Team. Oh, alright. Settings. Graphics. There we go. Holy shit! We finally have a. Does that work? What does that do? Gives me a window mode. No, it's still gonna be weird. Oh, it's a pain in the ass. I just get rid of it. I really don't want to play this like this. Do I have to play it like this? Yeah, maybe. Substitutions, change active controller. Yeah, I don't need any of that. Okay. I need to go to beginners. Settings, game options. Don't care about who that is. Patriots, injuries, keep them basic, player skill. This is far too beginner for me. Accessibility.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Yes. Dismiss. Am I able to change difficulty? Am I... Superstar X Manual's Creation Center extras. Download live content. Settings. Auto sign EA account. Game options. Yeah, so just difficulty. So where's the, here it is. Shit. Rookie. Arcade over the top action for spectacular plays, lots of scoring and limited penalties. Play true to player and team manager, authentic NFL rules and gameplay. Okay, we just want to do arcade for now. Alright. Let's do it. Hey Zeta, how are you, man? I've spent the last like 25 minutes trying to stuff around with terrible Madden, and it sent me straight to a game, and I set myself to All Pro, and I have no idea what's going on. Hey, but I think I fixed it. So we're gonna go into franchise and we're gonna go and play some Super Bowl arcade. Hopefully a little bit more exciting. Let me know if the stream sounds okay. I was only trying to listen to it myself before and I have no idea if it was any good. It took me another 10 minutes to get the sound working properly, so. Alright. Cloud pass simulations, play story multiplayer, live tuning updates. Saves will be store. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Create a new franchise. Ah, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this either. It just sort of felt like something I wanted to have a go at. I was thinking about something I wanted to stream, and like I had tons of games that I could have played, but I just wanted to try something a little bit different, just see how I could go trying to stream it. I don't know how long I'll last with this. I might play it for like an hour, 2 hours. I might play it for 10 years, who knows. It started poor. We ended up just failing completely. So I'm kind of hoping that I've changed the settings up now and make it a little bit more fun for me. At the moment it's not looking good, but we'll see how we go. So let's create a new franchise and see. Alright, use a real life roster. Yeah, let's use a real life roster. I don't know, it doesn't make a difference. I don't know who these people are. Start at week 1.
Select the team you want to join.
Well, the Patriots seem like the obvious choice, but I don't want to play as a guy who still kisses his son on the lips. So let's try for a different. That's Tom Brady, by the way. He still kisses his son on the lips. I think that's that famous video of him coming in while he's having a massage. Buffalo, Broncos. Yeah. Well, who do you think I should go? I'm kind of, I don't know, do we go with like the best team? The one with the highest stats, or do we pick a random team? Let's go. I'm liking the look of Dallas. Yeah, let's go Dallas. Nice choice.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Change role league settings. Yeah, I've already been through this. We're starting on rookie. Winter simulation now. Let's go with arcade. Let's just do something a little bit more exciting. I'm not really interested in learning the intricacies yet. Maybe if I really enjoy it. League type. Yeah. Yeah, salary cap's fine. Injuries is fine. Superstar abilities. Okay. Full on-field control. If set to on, you'll be able to control all players in your team and can super sim. Similar to coach. Oh, okay, it's like a management style. Hey, thanks for following. You're my first follow. No, wait. You're my first follow since I actually started streaming. So, yeah, good on you. Now you can hold it against everyone. Yeah. You can't watch me in 720. You're having trouble with what's it called? Do I have shitty bitrate? Obviously I've got myself at 720. I've got myself at 1080p. Is that okay? Because 1080-60 might be a little bit tricky. It's good, is it? I probably do, but maybe it's because I think Twitch for new streamers has a little bit of limitations for transcoding, so I might be stuck with 1080p, which is kind of bad and good at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. I think Gitskelov had full availability for different transcoding, so I'll have to work it out why I can't get it lower. But if you're alright to watch me on 1080 and it's not causing any problems, then we'll leave it like that for now. I'm really okay with any of this. I have no idea what it does anyway. Injury management, yeah, that stuff's alright. I'm happy to do that manually. Tutorial pop-ups. Yeah, auto-progress players. Once it's on CPU, will automatically progress your team's players throughout the season. Let's leave it off for now and see what happens. Online commissioner. Leagues can be public or private. Anyone can join a public league. Private leagues require a password or invitation to join. We'll leave it private for now. You might be able to change it. Oh, you have to push it downloads. Okay. How much longer have you got? It was an 80 gig download, right? It's yeah, it takes a while if you don't have very good internet. Alright, I'm fine with this. I'm not gonna continue sitting in here for now. Let's just go and start playing. Alright. 20 gig left. Okay. Settings, sliders. Yeah, I'm sick of settings. Let's play. View message, player development. Alright. Coach Garrett, before we get too far into the preseason, I just wanted to offer my 2 cents. I think we should get our rookies as much playing time as possible this preseason, especially if they have a hidden development trait. What does that mean? Development traits represent a player's potential. Check out the roster menu and open our player cards. You'll see that everyone on our team is labelled as normal, star, superstar, or X factor. That's an indicator of our potential. This is a totally normal conversation. Thank you, Jason. But a particularly talented rookie will have a hidden dev trait. We know they're going to be good, but we won't know how good until they play a few hundred downs of football. So it's important to get this guy a lot of playing time, especially in the preseason. Absolutely. What else does a dev trait do? That I hope I don't have to go through this whole conversation just to learn tutorials. The better a player's dev trait, the more he'll benefit from his time in training and playing in games. That means he's going to reach his potential a lot quicker than guys with lower dev traits. And if a player has a superstar or X factor dev trait, it means he can bring a little something extra to the game. He can do things on the field that almost nobody else can do. Alright, let's leave that. Let's sort of see how we go. Okay, thank you, Jason. You're a very normal human being and totally not a robot. Lol. I'll talk to you later. Alright. Let's, I'm happy with the team. Don't need to change anything at the moment. We're good with everything else. Let's play. Take your time and play every snap of the game. 60 minutes. Am I gonna be able to... Let's do the... Do I do it? I'll start with a short one. Let's go with a 20-minute experience. You're not a fan of the game and franchise. Yeah, thanks, man. I know. We'll see how we go. I'm happy to... I know Scalewall's gonna stream... the Among Us game. What is it? It's unfortunate. But yeah, on Thursday. So we'll try and I want to try and sort of balance it. Yeah, Unfortunate Spaceman. I want to try and balance it a little bit with what he streams. Like, I don't want to just come in and stream the same things he does. I want to change it up a little bit. We'll do quite a bit of overlap. I guess it depends on whether I can build a community like he was able to, and how long that takes, and whether we sort of combine them and end up playing games together. Like, I like the idea of us going out and playing what 25 minutes. What have I done? Yeah, I know. I have to change it. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me check it. I haven't set the bots up properly yet. So Nightbot's probably set on the worst one. Let's have a look. How do I change Nightbot settings? Get off the stage. Stop spamming. Let's have a look. Nightbot. Google Nightbot. Go into the Nightbot dashboard. No, it's good, man. These are all like the things in the first few streams that I'll need to fix up. Like I helped Caleb do a little bit with his, but it took a few streams. Like it. Okay. Yeah, it took a few streams to sort of nut out like the best way to moderate the chat. Like I actually have had one positive so far. It's already filtered out some of those spam links that oh yeah, I already have. Yeah, I've given the mod to him already. Yeah, he hasn't. I don't think he has any idea that I'm streaming yet. It's just you and anyone else that ends up seeing the comment in the Discord. So give me a sec. Let me check to see if this spam. I've got spam protection. Here we go. Excess emotes. I don't care about abuse. You got a 5-second timeout. So we don't want a 5-second timeout. So yeah, this is why, because we've got a limit of 3 on. So let's increase this to. Let's increase it to 20. That one changes the emote. So don't spam anything yet. User exempt level. Let's subscribers can be exempt, but not really a thing yet. Excess caps. Let's change that as well. Let's change caps to. Let's just change it to 100. I don't mind if we spam caps a little bit, and we can limit it to subscriber. Or we can just disable it. I'll just disable that. Blacklist can stay on. Excess emotes. So we'll just disable excess emotes. Keep links disabled for now. Excess symbols we'll disable because that one's the exclamation mark. And repetitions we will also disable. So we'll leave that. So do I need to save it? Nope. Okay. Oh, I can see your comments. Oh yeah, just exclamation marks. Alright, yeah, hopefully try it now. I think it should be okay. With any luck. Let me know if it's giving you any trouble still. Alright, let's play a game. I just want to play. Let's play a 20-minute game. I'm not sure how long I'll be streaming for tonight. Quarter to 11. Go for a little bit longer and see what happens. There we go. What's your CPU and GPU utilization from streaming and gaming? Oh, good question. Let's have a look. Let's get this off the screen. Put it over here. I've got 61% CPU, 40% GPU. Actually, pretty good. Yeah, not really working out the computer that much at all at the moment. That seems okay. And most of it coming from the game, which you expect. OBS has taken about 25% of GPU, which is pretty good. There's nothing kind of docks me in there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, which is pretty good. Yeah, I got. I don't know. I don't remember how good my CPU is. The GPU is it's a 2060 or 2070. I only got it last March, so and I know it was one of the 20 series, so it was pretty good. I have no idea what I'm doing at the moment. I'm a complete noob at this game, so if I play you, I'll get absolutely destroyed. I'm literally just starting out and trying to understand how the game goes. So we've quite literally got it on arcade, and I'm just gonna play like a simulation game just to see what happens. This is not a sport I watch or ever. So I'm just having a go and see how we can go. And then once I'm confident enough, just playing a CPU because I have a sneaking suspicion I'm going to get destroyed yet again. I might start taking on some players. Okay. Yeah. It wouldn't be a bad first stream. Getting smashed might completely demoralize me and put me off for a while. So let me actually have a go and try and play. Let's see if I can get these Dallas Cowboys to actually, make some yardage at all. I haven't even been able to do that yet because I couldn't even work out how to get them to pass to start it. Like I couldn't work out. I'm using a controller, an Xbox controller. I started with the keyboard, and then I worked out I probably should use a controller. So I'm gonna use this. I went into the controller settings to have a look, and it's quite literally like controls for every single little thing you can do, and I can't work that out. So this game I'm certain I'm getting tangled up in my chair. This game's going to end up button mashing half the things, trying to work out whether I can just get the ball forward and pass it or whatever. So let's see. Let me put this back over this side so I'm looking at the right screen. That one's okay. Leave that one there. SB, hey man. Thanks for following. Welcome aboard. Alright, I'm gonna play. I just want to get the ball thrown. I've stalled this so far too long. I'm not gonna worry about any more settings. Let's just see how we go. Alright. I do like sport games. Like when I was a bit younger, and even to today, I like playing FIFA and stuff with my mates on Xbox and PlayStation and whatever. And I used to play tons of FIFA, tons of NBA 2K, whatever, and like other arcade sports game like car racing and stuff. So we might try and do that.
Hey everybody, it's the
Let's try and
coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports.
Car racing
Coming
going.
up,
See how
we'll
we go with
fourth
that.
year quarterback
But
Dak Prescott.
yeah,
and the
FIFA. I
Dallas
like
Cowboys as they
FIFA. I'm
match
terrible
up
at
with
it.
Jimmy Garoppolo
I'm good against my
and the
mates
San
just because we
Francisco
all play a certain
49ers.
style. I'm
With
very
that, let's
aggressive.
get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa
Yeah, car
Clara,
racing.
as we welcome
I've
in our
played car
broadcast
racing for a
team.
long time.
Brandon
I'd
Gunn
actually try
and
and
Charles Davis.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in
Simulator
February of
arcade. I'll play a bit of
2016, there's a
also
look at the
simulator
home
car
of the
racing. Try and play a bit of
49ers,
live
Levi
racing
Stadium in Santa Clara.
lately, but I like
A few
Wreckfest.
short moments
We'll try and
ago,
play
these
some
two
Wreckfest
teams
at some
made their
point.
way
I
out
love
of the
Wreckfest.
Levi Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was
That's it.
deafening.
That's
They're
the
set for
only car
football
racing
as the
game I've pretty much
49ers
played.
get ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas
I
Cowboys.
like NBA 2K. I think if you can set it up properly. I used to play
Charles
NHL
Davis.
as well,
Charles, you take a look at these
hockey. And what I
49ers
found
as
is
they
that
interplay
when
here.
you set the game
I
up,
don't think from
the
what we saw
default
down on the field before the game, there's
camera
any doubt they're
is
ready
like
to roll.
They pass the
facing
eye
each
test,
goal,
don't they?
so you're
This team
watching your
looks
players
fired up
weave up.
and ready to play.
But
Meanwhile,
I
for the
found it
visitors
a
here, the
lot
Cowboys,
more
an early
palatable,
season tilt.
tolerable
And when it's an early
if
season
you use
tilt,
a
should be ready to
broadcast
roll.
camera,
Well, let's
so you're
face it,
looking at
the
it
aches
from
and
the
pains
sides,
haven't really
and you're
set in
watching your
yet,
players go
and
back
both
and
teams
forth. And I
eyeing
used to,
a really good
back when I used
start
to
to get
play,
things going.
back when I used to play Wayne Gretzky's. Is it loud? Is it? Hang on one sec. Yeah, I thought that was the case. It was gonna be a bit tricky. Let me know once I've turned it down a bit. And it keeps resetting my bloody thing too. How's that? Is that better? I've turned it down in OBS to about 45, but let me know. Yeah, better. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna turn it down even a little bit more. Let's get it down to about there and see how we go. Is that better? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well now? If it was better before, it should be alright now. So what do I want to do? All right, cool. Yeah. So what I was saying is that I found it a lot more tolerable when you change the broadcast from the view that you're looking up and down to left and right like a broadcast, and that meant that like I wasn't so nauseating because you weren't sort of zipping around front. You could just sort of see your characters go back and forth. And I used to play like that when I was a kid. And I used to have Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey, which I think came out in in 97. I think it came out in 1997. And I love that game. Like it was a terrible simulator NHL, but it was really fun to play when you're like 7 years old. So I used to play that a ton. And then that sort of continued on into NHL games, and then NBA games, which I didn't mind. Like I don't like playing basketball like as a physical sport, but I quite enjoyed playing the NBA 2K games against my friends. I've actually rarely ever played sports games in single player. This is kind of one of my first. Like I think I may have had a brief try at FIFA previously, but no, never really played single player. So it's great when you can play with your friends, but because you all play the same way. It's all just aggressive. Who cares, about anything kind of playing. So we've already skipped forward. So I'm guessing. Yeah, agree. Yeah, basketball as a video game. Like, man, most sports as a video game is better than in real life. Like, I mean, I've got the cricket on. I've got TV up above me here, so I've got the cricket on. So I do like watching some sports. I like car racing. Probably in real life is better than video games. Watching cricket's better than playing cricket. There's no good cricket games as far as I'm concerned. Although I wouldn't mind having a go at like Don Bradman's cricket, whatever the most recent one is. And AFL doesn't have any good games, so we're sort of stuck playing Americans. Yeah. I've put the TV up. So I had to, you might remember we caught up on Saturday night, and then on Sunday I took down all of this stuff and put this 70-inch TV up above my computers. And it's massive, man. Like it's my TV from back when I was living in Victoria, and I was sort of, I'm taking it with me because I bought it and I want to keep using it. And I've brought it with me. I knew it would fit. I knew it would only just fit. I'm still surprised at how big it is, though. It's very big, but it works pretty well. Like it's at least allow me now to. Yeah, it was $250. Yeah, it was $250 to get delivered from Victoria to Sydney. But when I sort of weighed up the costs of that, it worked out, obviously better than trying to either A, buy a new one, or B, try and deliver it myself. Because the TV is so big, I was really worried about trying to transport it in a car because you can't really put it face down because the glass breaks. Yeah, it's a nice enough TV that it's worth bringing up. Like I have a couple of TV. The whole insurance part, put that aside. But I have a couple of TVs back in Victoria, and if it was any of the other TVs, I didn't bother with them because they weren't good enough. They were older, like just 1080p screens that you can buy for, $250. So it's not worth, or just a little bit more. It's not really worth the delivery cost. So I thought, well, this one to replace is another $2,000 or whatever it is. That's how much TVs are. So I figured cheaper to bring it over, and in the end it was kind of worth it because now I've got a TV I can watch, and I can finally sit back in bed and catch up with The Mandalorian, and we're watching Westworld at the moment, trying to catch up on that. So anyway, let's play a moment, whatever this means. I got timed out multiple times before, so I have to make sure I actually play. And this is where I struggled last time because I can't even work out. Oh. Well, that's exactly what happened last time. I just get button mash. There you go. Alright, how far did we go? Continues next moment. 4:17 in the first quarter. Looks like they're going for the fourth down. Make it stop. Make the stop and get the ball back. Alright. Yeah, it is American sport in a nutshell. I feel like this is the kind of game that, you know, if you get into it properly, it can be a lot of strategy involved. Go, 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 go! Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of strategy involved, but yeah, until you properly understand it, it's probably a game that's hard to appreciate properly. And that's fair. Like I like cricket, and most Americans, plenty of Australians don't really like cricket, just because they can't understand the sport. And I understand, like it's a little bit of a tricky one to explain to people if they don't already know it. So that's the other reason I thought, well, if I can get into it a little bit, maybe I can learn about it, maybe get a bit of a better appreciation for it. And I think the Super Bowl's coming up soon, so it might be a good time to do it. Yeah, that's another thing we should do. We should try and get the flight sim out. I've got the up there somewhere. I'll have to get it back out. I haven't gotten out since I moved back to Sydney, so... Oh yeah, the commercials, yeah. I try and watch it. It's like the only commercials I watch all year are the ones that come from the Super Bowl. Yeah. Well, yes, there's a lot of Marvel movies coming out this year. So hopefully they show some nice commercials. Although I'm told that this year, like maybe partially COVID related, that there's going to be fewer commercials in the Super Bowl. So we'll see. I imagine there'll still be some good ones, and I can imagine there'd be movie trailers and whatever. Did you see the Kong versus Godzilla trailer? It was both super cringe and super awesome. Oh yeah, Pepsi and Coke. Yeah. I think there was a couple of car companies as well that chose not to do it, like Hyundai or something, or Honda or whoever, that for the first time in years have chosen not to take one. Yeah, what'd you think, man? I apparently it's coming. Yeah, it was cringe. It was super cringe and cool. It was super cliche. Like it was. I remember watching it. It was the absolute classic kind of, that like Inception music, that whoa, and then like little interspersed, this summer, only one monkey can. Yeah, and it was like, man, this is really like cheesy, over the top. But then they started showing some of the action scenes. I was like, oh, alright, yeah, it actually looks like an alright movie. So I'll watch it at some point. Third down alert. Take control and keep the drive alive. Alright, here we go again. Yeah. It was melodramatic cringe. I'd put it something like that. The music was really bad. Like they tried to put a rock song or something over parts of the little battle that they showed in the trailer. The music choice was terrible, but the CGI actually does look quite good. So let's avoid us getting another delay. Go no. Go. Yeah, we're gonna watch a movie. You know what would be great? Like, movies like that would actually make a fantastic, like a movie stream, in Discord or something like that. We make a Discord movie night and watch Kong versus Godzilla. Like, it's a great way to cringe together. I think that would actually go alright. Actually, a movie night generally with a bunch of real cheesy cringe movies is probably a good idea. I should probably ask Iscalo if we do something like that. It's certainly help on some of these nights when we're in between streams. Moment missed. We weren't able to keep... Oh, man, I'm not able to keep any drive alive. Yeah, I saw that. I love the fact that we're moving to stream movies. I think that was a long time coming, and it was COVID that finally has triggered like a mass movement of movies over to streaming, and I think that's pretty much this point going to be a guarantee now that, you know, most AAA movies are going to come out either simultaneously with the cinemas, you know, streaming cinema together, or if not, like really close after. I mean, you look at, like you said, you know, there's a ton of Marvel movies coming out soon, and they're going to be like on Disney Plus quick. Maybe some of them will be on Disney Plus on the day. Does DC have a... I think DC is trying to do a streaming service. Either way, like they're all starting to do it now, and all these movies that are coming out, especially the ones that are coming out in 2021, it's going to be fantastic. You know, being able to pick them up on stream and just watch them without having to worry about, you know, going to the cinemas and getting popcorn thrown at you, or sitting in the sticky soft drink residue on the floor. Yeah, I think DC does have it. I think DC came out with one. They've got their own. They've got enough of a catalog now to have a basic one. I don't think it really can compete with Disney Plus at this point, given what Disney Plus has got. But yeah, it's the classic case of, you know, we had the issue with cable and having to pay for all this stuff you don't need, and now you're paying for too little. You have to pay a separate fee for Netflix, and you have to pay for Disney Plus, and then you have to, in America, you have to pay for Hulu, and you have to pay. Some people still paying for Foxtel. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. The money they make from it is crazy. Like once they sort of unlocked, no, HBO Max is Foxtel. Once all the companies unlock that revenue stream, once they realize how much money they can make from it, they're all doing it now. But yeah, in Australia, unfortunately, like we've still got a lot of exclusivity agreements between Foxtel and some of these production companies. So that's why you can't get things like Showtime and HBO Max in their own services without a completely illegal, and don't ever do this, VPN. Yeah, you can only get HBO Max through Foxtel at the moment, and that was quite a big deal when they had Game of Thrones out. That Game of Thrones had an exclusivity agreement with Foxtel in some of the big seasons that were coming out, and you know, it became a bit of a problem where Foxtel were charging, you know, a basic package of like $60 a month for all of Foxtel, but people only wanted to watch it for Game of Thrones. And so you had people who were trying to get like trial periods of Foxtel for, you know, $60 or however much it was. It was a lot. Like it was like between $50 and $60 or something. And I think some of them were even more. Like because I think what Foxtel was that it was a basic package. Then you needed to buy an extra package for HBO Max, which is like a movies. And so by the end of it, so in the early parts of the Game of Thrones exclusivity, when Foxtel was still on their like real boomer package system, you had you know, you needed to buy a basic package, and then you needed to buy like a movies package, HBO package. So it was quite literally $100 a month. But then they changed it slightly and made it, because then their digital stuff started to come out. You ended up getting like Foxtel Go and Foxtel On Demand and Foxtel whatever. It was still expensive, but I think they got it down to as low as, you know, $35, $40 a month to get it so that you could watch Game of Thrones, which is still too much. Like, given that HBO Max in the US was like $10 a month. It's pretty absurd, and people were, you know, like saying, like creating duplicate accounts and multiple emails, multiple credit cards to do 7-day trial periods, so they could watch Game of Thrones. And of course, a lot of people pirated it. At the time, it was the most pirated TV show of all time, in Australia especially. And you can understand why. So I have a sneaking suspicion that at some point Foxtel will lose exclusivity agreements for things like HBO Max. Maybe they were 10-year agreements before, and so when they run out, they'll have to move back. They'll have to go without them, and HBO Max will be able to take an exclusivity back and run their own streaming service in Australia again. But then again, that's yet another thing you'll add on, and by the time you've bought all of these streaming services, you'll end up paying $60 a month anyway. So there you go. All right, let's play this moment. Okay. Who am I again? Oh, this is me. Go, 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 go! What's this? Weekly game boosts. Your offense will have boosts when calling flood plays. Your defense will have a boost when covering cover 2-man plays. I don't know what this is. Yeah, and like I have all of those. I have Disney Plus, I have Amazon Prime, I have Netflix, although I am using someone else's Netflix, so I'm not technically paying for that. I've got Stan. I don't watch most of it. My partner watches them more than I do. But we do have them. And like I'll watch The Simpsons or something on Disney Plus. And then that's it. And then I may occasionally watch something on. I'm terrible at this game. I may watch something on Amazon Prime rarely, and then something on Netflix again, probably quite rarely. I think my partner just watches Friends on it every day. Friends and then How I Met Your Mother every single day. That's it. Nothing else. Yeah. You think so? You think Hulu will be the place? Disney. I thought that Disney might end up going with the with all their violent stuff as well eventually. Get there, get there. Yes. Yes. Oh, I actually did it. There we go. We did something. Zoom, zoom. I did something. I did something. There we go. Alright. We're not even at the end of the first quarter. There's been a lot of moments. Well, I did say it's a 20-minute game, so we've been talking a little bit, so it made it a little bit delayed. Let's see how we go here. Blitz. Alright, we're defense. Yeah, pick it, pick it, pick it. Oh. I might have made these guys a bit too bad. Everyone is fumbling the ball. New moment detected. Here we go again. Alright. 0-1 trap. So I'll have 3 people moving forward. And then the red, I assume that's me pushing down. So, is it those 2 people mine that were pushing back? I guess so. Oh. Alright. Come on. Oh, get him. Alright. Rock and roll. We're still winning. How do I change my guy? Can I do that? I presume that's a good thing. Alright. When calling a kick or pump block play, you can snap by pressing RT. Oh, you got it. I keep forgetting what team I'm on. They change the camera back and forth every single time. I keep forgetting that I'm white. I'm Dallas. Can I change maybe that then? Can I change the broadcast to be no, this is going to be something I'm going to have to change later on. Accessibility. Oh, yes. Oh, that says every single time I go in there. No, alright. No. Now, when you play like FIFA, it's actually a lot easier to change a camera. It's very easy. This is a pain in the ass. You have to be out of the game in order to be able to change it. I'm not going back into accessibility. I'm going to start talking to me again. Alright, doesn't matter. Alright, here we go. Oh. Get there, get there, get there! Get there! Ah. Oh. Oh, jeez. I press X to throw it to the guy, and he just did a roll. I need to go back to playing Halo or something. Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there. It's really hard. The problem is there's not really like a mode to teach you the game. I wouldn't even mind playing that. Learn how to do different things. Get there, go! Oh. I would play some tutorials if it had tutorials. Alright. Yeah, I guess we have to go this way. What? Helldiver. I don't know. Do I have Helldiver? Give me a sec. Let me have a look. This might go black for a second. Nah, I don't have it. I'm having a look at my, oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try and have my titles in sequence. I like the idea of having like episodes. This is episode 1. I.e. the cringiest episode. Let me see how we go. Helldivers, okay. No, I actually never heard of this game. Similar to Among Us, let's just say. Oh, okay. Cooperative twin stick shoot. Oh, okay. Have you got this game? Americans will be like coming to your stream to watch an Aussie play, and they might mock you and say, stick to AFL. They wouldn't know what AFL is, man. But I can imagine the other part, mocking me over it. That's kind of what I'm hoping they do. I've been that bad, though. This is substantially worse than even I thought I would be at this game. Hey, this looks alright, Helldivers. I'd be up for playing something like this if you had, oh, you've already got it. Oh, cool. Yeah, no, this looks awesome. Alright. It's on sale. Oh yeah, I'll buy it on sale. Yeah, it's not on sale at the moment. Oh, what? No, not either of those two games. I've never played Counter-Strike, and I've never played Valorant, as far as I know. Although I don't mind the look of Valorant. I just never played it before. I have nothing against CSGO. I've just never played it. When I was younger, I didn't really play PC games, so I didn't really have a reason to play CSGO. The only kind of massive online game that I've played in the last few years is Overwatch. Is probably the biggest one. I don't know if he played that much Counter-Strike, to be honest. Like, if you're talking about like peak CS days, which I'm guessing is like the late 2000s. We were playing like GameCube and shit like that. Like we were massive console players, playing Xbox and playing Halo and that sort of thing. Never really playing Counter-Strike. Yeah, I've heard Valorant is a bit like Overwatch and CS:GO, and I've watched people play it and I've seen the similarities. Yeah, I might try and have a play. Go. God. Yeah, I didn't start playing PC until just a few years ago, like 5 years ago. But back when Overwatch sort of just came out, and I started playing it then. Yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation 2. I didn't have a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 3. That was when I started getting into it. I had a Nintendo 64, a GameCube, then an Xbox, then a PlayStation 3, then a PlayStation 4, and a Switch, and then a PC. So I could kind of run the PC and the PlayStation 4 and the Switch, together. I played Ratchet and Clank. No, I have no idea how to count, man. PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and I skipped PlayStation 2. I missed it again. No, I don't have 5. Man, I hate it. It's ugly. It's so ugly. It'll look terrible anywhere in this room. It's not an aesthetic room, and that's how bad it looks. Yeah, not to mention the fact that it doesn't have any games. So I'll wait until it actually comes out with some games and maybe a redesign like they did with the PS4 to the PS4 Pro. So, and then see what it's like after that. I did like PlayStation 4 though. Get there, throw. Oh. Get there. Oh. Yeah, I'm other than the Switch and maybe like the Switch Pro, I'm even thinking I'll skip this generation as well. Unless there's something compelling in the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox to make me want to buy it, I might skip it. Like PC just has better performance, right? Like it has better games, cheaper games. That's like the one thing I've tried to explain to my friends who are all console people. Oh, fumbled it. Yeah, I did like the controllers. I like the PlayStation controller. The PlayStation 5 DualShock controller. I actually did really like that. And yeah, you're right. Stocks. It's all about the stocks. Not sure I'll become a stock streamer, but yeah, it's something I've been paying attention to. Have you been seeing GameStop shares in the last couple of days? I'm probably gonna have a look at it again tonight because it's being insane at the moment. Yeah, GameStop went up like 100% last night. There's a massive short squeeze going on. I might explain a little bit about that after. I think I explained a little bit on Saturday night. Sort of, might have been a bit drunk though. Get him! Yeah, if you're interested in reading about what's happening to GameStop, like this is unironically, go to Wall Street Bets. It's really going off. Yeah, it's crazy what's happening to it. It's not gonna last. It'll end eventually, but there's some weird things going on with GameStop at the moment, and options and shorting and whatever. Alright. Come on. Yes. Alright, off you get. Stock bubbles. Maybe. The thing is that there's a lot of things happening that support the idea that there's a bubble now, but there are also some things that are different to, let's say, for example, the .com bubble, which is probably the most comparable thing, right? Like, you look what's happening to companies like GameStop, who, man, they sell video games, they sell PlayStations. Like, they're not a $150 a share company, no chance. And there are weird things happening. But, like on the .com bubble, if you read about things that happened around that time, they talked about how similar to things that are happening now, in a way, you've got companies that are popping up out of nowhere with little to no value proposition, and they're getting pumped to the moon. And some people are making tons of money, but others are making none, like very little. Oh, I missed it. And there's some comparisons to what's happening now. When you look at things like BlackBerry, that's another one that seems to be, having a big run. A lot of special purpose acquisition companies that are just sort of existing to acquire other companies that don't acquire other companies and are still getting boosted. Nokia's had a bit of that. Like, some of them have some value propositions, but a lot of them don't. Like, they don't really have the value to warrant the valuations that they've got. So there are some arguments that reflects a bit of a bubble. Yeah, Nokia. And look, to be honest, like, if the bubble or this run continues, I actually think Nokia is one to look at and one that could potentially go up. Just my opinion. So it's something that I'm actually looking at to potentially run. And it's a weird situation where we've got hyped stocks that are just running. Like, someone says buy X and X runs, that hasn't really happened previously. But then there are arguments to suggest that, because we're in a new era of social media communications and really quick media communications, that stuff can happen now, because we're not in a situation where you have to wait until it's on the news, on Jim Cramer, in order for people to be compelled to buy something. So Microsoft and now some American telecom company, just the mobile branch, not the telecommunication branch, is making 5G stuff. Which telecom company? See, Microsoft I can understand, because Microsoft are massive in business. And I like, at my work, we have a massive contract with Microsoft, and Microsoft Azure and cloud services are massive value propositions in business for Microsoft. Oh. Come on. Alright, we're gonna go left, but I reckon it's setting us up. No, maybe not. Maybe we're going straight. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, we'll go with the recommendation. What is he doing? I try to catch and run, and he decides to dive. Oh dear. Alrighty. Let's try this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. Ignore it. Alright. You are forgiven. I was just about to go all in on Microsoft and some random telecommunications company. It's alright. It's tough though, like in daylight savings time, the US markets don't open till 1:30 AM. And so trying to make plays on the US markets is really tough. Because you gotta, if you want to stay up and wait to buy it without putting in a market order, you have to wait until 1:30, so then you're a little bit out of sleep. But then when it's not daylight savings, it opens to 12:30, which is a little bit more palatable. And in winter I actually did a bit of that. Get there, yes! Yes! Yeah, completely self-taught. Yeah, all just experience and burning trades and burning accounts and losing money and making some. It's all self-taught. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. I've lost plenty of money. Like I've made dumb trades plenty of times. Even last year I was making dumb American trades because I left it very late to start learning things like options. And so I was making mistakes trying to. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, come on. Oh, look, while you're young, man, and I remember you're pretty young still, it can be still okay to lose a little bit of money. Like, don't, 22, so don't throw your money away. But, like, I'm a bit older, and I had a little bit of money from part-time work. I was gifted a little bit from my parents, but not a lot. And the majority of what I've earned is majority of what I've invested is what I've earned. And when I entered full-time work, it made any losses I made on the share market minuscule because it didn't matter anymore. So, I was able to earn enough money to cover it. So, don't be too worried. One day you'll end up with a job, and it'll make it a little bit easier to tolerate the losses that you suffer from now. So you can use it as a bit of a learning opportunity at the moment. Don't do too much YOLO. Like if you wanted to go on holiday when it's not COVID, I used some of my share money. I just liquidated my shares at 23 and used whatever was there to head off to Asia for a bit, and then started again. Like, I wasn't trying to set myself up at that age to retire. Like, it was quite literally learning. That said, like you can if you want invest now for retirement, make that start now. Like that's a completely valid way to go about it. But if you're only earning, say, a few $100 a month through whatever, and you lose a couple of $100 on the share market, and then the job you have when you're 25, for example, earns $4,000 a month, then those $200 losses aren't so bad. Go. These cars aren't very good. Am I streaming tomorrow? I don't know yet. I haven't really established a schedule. I sort of just decided to go online tonight knowing that SKLOL wasn't going to stream. And I, of course, had the day off today, Australia Day. So I thought, let's have a go, do a bit of a test stream tonight, see how we go while he's not around. If people were floating around, hopefully they can... Yeah, I will. I wasn't sure to put in an announcement today. I just thought I'd put in the general, just to get a few people in. Didn't want too many people watching me fail hard at Madden, but I appreciate you coming along to watch me. At least I have go. At least I have someone to talk to. Adds a little bit of content to the stream. Yeah, I'll see how we go as far as schedule and stuff is concerned. Like I'm thinking maybe 3 days a week as well, and maybe like on maybe one day that overlaps with SKLOL, so that we can like either stream together or one raid into the other or something like, because he's got obviously work that's keeping him from being able to stream for long periods of time, but I work from home a lot, like a lot. So what I'm saying like is that while we might have a bit of an overlap, what might happen is I can stream a little bit later or start a bit later, or even just continue on and keep going for a bit longer. And say stream it. If he starts at 8, I'll start at 8. He finishes at 11. I'll keep going maybe until 1 o'clock, because I can go to sleep at 1. Like I don't start work till 9. I wake up at 5 to 9, so it's plenty of sleep. Go 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 go. Yeah, so we'll see. This is the first stream. Not really sure of schedule yet. I know. Watching Itzkal's first stream, this was a similar kind of thing. Like he wasn't 100% sure. His first week of streaming, he streamed every single day, thinking that he would stream every single day. And then after like 2 weeks, he realized very quickly that was going to be unsustainable, and then he moved it to just 3 days a week. So I expect that it's going to be a similar situation where I don't want to burn myself out, so I'm not going to commit to every single day. But what I'm trying to achieve is that if we can build a community that's like a combined community, then 2 people streaming 3 days a week each is 6 days a week of streaming for the people who watch. And like you might notice, I've put the Discord link. I've put the Discord to Iske Law's Discord. I'm not going to create my own Discord. What I'm going to try and do is create a collaborative Discord for streamers, who want to join us, and we can cover as much as the week as we want, and then we've always got someone for people to watch during the week. So. And then obviously if we've got someone to watch frequently, it doesn't matter then if someone wants to take some time off, which is understandable if you're too tired to stream on that night. So I was watching Aussie streamer in the morning at 1 a.m. He was playing Valorant, had 9,700 followers. He told me it took him 3 years. Yeah, it does. The struggle and the grind is real. Like, there's very little discoverability, and you can see the reason he streams so late is because he picks up. Oh, here we go. Yes. Woo. Yeah, Discord coalition. That's exactly right. Yeah, and the reason is that Twitch has very little discoverability. Like, if I didn't post anything on that Discord, a community that I basically already had ready to go. I would be asking people, my friends or something, to watch just to boost up the viewers above 1, because there are literally millions of people who stream who with one viewer for a long time, and you can imagine someone going in and looking for those one viewer streamers, maybe trying to give them an extra view or an extra follow or something. You could end up with people who have one viewer for a long time. Oh, and that's part of the reason that I think if we can combine them on a single Discord, if anyone on that Discord wants to become a streamer themselves, they can have a community ready to go, that they can advertise to and get ready, like a Discord that we have there to allow people to get themselves and build themselves a little community up front, and I think that's a good idea. Like, eventually, the more streamers you have, the more people you funnel into the Discord, the more it grows, the more variety of people you have. Some of them are going to want to watch, want to stream themselves, and the more the merrier. Especially if we can get some people who stream in different time zones, wherever it is that they're from. What are the chances they watch me from a PC? Yeah, I mean, that's the trouble, right? I mean, a lot of Twitch viewers watch from phones and stuff. So there's plenty of people who do that, so. I was watching another streamer who was basically saying that in the early days of Twitch streaming, it was quite common to create other accounts and stream and watch themselves using like the 3 different accounts so that they would have a consistent view account. I'm hoping I don't have to do that. We'll see. I'm not really in a rush. Like I'm not even necessarily sure I want to be an affiliate at the moment. Yeah, go. I watch a few streamers that have chats that just run, and I can see why people don't like that. I can see why people want to go somewhere that they can talk to the streamer. Unfortunately, yeah, that is in some sense the nature of the game. Like, the more popular you get, the more it can alienate people who were there at the start. So that's yeah, exactly. Yeah, I started watching him last year, about this time. He had like 900 viewers, and a much slower chat. And if you go there today, tonight when he streams, he now has like 2,000 average viewers, 2,500 average viewers, and it's just spam. Yeah, it's just spam. Yeah, it's quite funny, because I was a little bit. I used to spam, and so I kind of think it's my fault. Yeah, and stuff like that. Like if you do get noticed, it can be pretty good. Like it makes you want to stick around and continue to participate. I like the stock guy. It's just a shame that obviously he streams at 1:30 in the morning, so I can't really watch him that much. So I used to subscribe to him, but I've actually stopped my subscription now because I can't really watch. So there's no point in me paying $9 a month for it. Yeah, he's really popular. I found him purely organically. Like I was looking at Twitch one day, and I was just like, oh, I'm sure there must be someone who streams stocks. And so I literally put stocks into search, and his one was there at that time. I was just lucky I got it at the right time because I was looking it up at like 1 a.m. in the morning. And then all of a sudden COVID happened and the market tanked, so he was getting popular for the market, and then he'd get popular for the recovery of the market, the V-shaped recovery, because everyone was making money. And he had great tips at the time, and people were making money. I made money. I made money on LK coffee, on like my first stream. He doesn't advertise companies. Like, he's not a pumper or anything like that. Like he every single morning he does a bunch of research. And then he basically has a call or something where he tells people what he's thinking about in that day of trading, and it'll change every day. Like, it's quite often that he'll have a different set of companies who might be making a move, and he's surprisingly good at it. Like, not surprisingly, like, he puts a lot of effort into it. Apparently he's been doing LK, so LK coffee, called Luckin Coffee, was a Chinese company that competes with Starbucks, and they had a massive fraud last year, and it caused the stock to tank. Of course, they still had a bunch of stores, so the prevailing theory was that it would tank, and then it would have a recovery. And we're talking like, when the share tanked, it tanked like 85% after those fraud allegations. So people were like, well, it must go up because there is some underlying value in that company still. Like, they are Luckin Coffee. They're still, they're still a coffee company. There's still stores. They're still selling coffees. So I remember buying on that day, and then within the first 5 minutes of trade, they were up 65% or something. And I bought and and made you know, a little bit of money out of it. I was like, yeah, shit, this is great. And I managed to get out, and then it tanked again, and then I did it again on the way back up, and it was that volatile for ages until eventually it got delisted. They delisted it from the exchange it was on. I think it was on the NASDAQ. Oh, we're gonna go. Yeah, it got delisted, and I unfortunately I was caught holding a very little bag. I did have some calls. And it got delisted, so those calls expired worthless in the end. Yeah, $50. Like, it was crazy, because there were people, I remember there were people in Stocky's chat who bought LK at $45. Like, they were in hard for $45. And then it crashed, and it didn't crash. I think it crashed worse than $10. Like, it went to as low as like $2.50 or something. Because I remember buying it at $2.50, and it rocketing up to like $3.80 or something like that, and that was a massive increase, obviously. And so I made money, and then it had another massive run up. Yeah, see, companies like that, man. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is the argument for there being potentially a bubble, right? Because companies like Nikola, which are potentially a fraudulent company, are still getting massive valuations, like just crazy valuations, which is insane, really. Oh, you know what? I'm kind of over this, but I think we're nearly done. I don't think I'll play this next stream. I've had my go at it. Part of the reason I wanted to stream is a little bit because it gives me an excuse to play some of these games that I haven't played before, that I own. And I've played this one. Nah, I want to play another game. What I might do is I might call it at midnight. I'll leave that at my first stream. I'll show you something before I go though. Or I'll see if I can show you something I've been testing around with. But you'll have to give me a couple of minutes when we're done. But we'll finish this game and see how we go. This looks like this game is just about over. Alrighty. Well, at least we're winning. I'm in fact playing okay. So this is not as bad as I thought it would be. But I am quite literally on the easiest difficulty at the moment. Cover blitz. Alright. Blitz? No, zone. Whatever that means. Where are you going? Where are you going? No. Oh. Roblox isn't doing an IPO? But it's only Roblox, right? They don't have any other products. How much is it worth? I've literally never played it. I've hardly even seen any pictures of it or videos of it being played. Roblox. That's crazy, yeah. Yeah, single games, like... When was the last time that happened? I think, what was the company that designed Farmville on Facebook? When they went public, they only had a couple of games. I forget the name, but yeah, they only had a couple of games at the time. Where's he going? Someone grab him. Zinger. Yeah. Zinger. Yeah, they only had like Farmville, Mafia Wars, and that was it. But making plenty of money because of like those early day microtransactions and advertisements that they were getting from it. But not something that I really thought would be a IPO worthy product. I remember playing it a little bit back in the day, but I remember getting over it quite quickly just because it didn't really have much replayability. It was one of those games that just had energy. Go in one day, spend your energy, crops. That was it. You come back tomorrow, send some invites out and get some whatever. Yes, it's over. Holy crap. Mind you, like games like Stardew Valley, they're just games, the same energy in the old days of that, now in a much grander version. So there's obviously an appetite for doing things like farming. And I don't mind it. Like maybe that's something that it's a good game. Like I actually quite enjoyed playing it myself. Hopefully, maybe one day that's a game I can play on stream. That's a 2-player game now. It's got multiplayer mode. So, yeah, solid development. Like, he made it over 7-8 years. I remember when it was in its development, and the guy was giving updates, on a semi-regular basis through Reddit or whatever, basically saying that, yep, you guys wanted this, I'm going to put it in. Probably like one of the better developer stories, one of the ones where there's been no real scandal, yeah, I mean that's great. Like being able to follow your passion and having that support it's the dream. That's the dream, right? All right, let's finish this up. I've had enough of this game. I think that's gonna do me for a while. What I might not do me for sports games. I actually wouldn't mind picking up like maybe FIFA or something one day. Great. Okay. Can we just auto? Yeah, we'll just auto upgrade. I'm not too worried. Yeah, I wouldn't mind FIFA, or Flight Simulator. I think that would be a great one I'll pick up because I've got everything ready for Flight Simulator to have a play with that. So I might try that, or FIFA. But I'm happy to play some other games. Like, the community obviously has an appetite for certain games. Like you guys like Minecraft and that sort of thing. And some of those games, as I was saying before, are games that I need an excuse to try out and play, and streaming is a perfect opportunity to do that. Gives me an excuse to have a go at some of these games. So I'll try and do that as we go on and see how the schedule sort of pans out. Next stream I'll put something up in the announcements channel and yeah, I love Factorio. I played that to death. Factorio. I actually did a run through late last year of that. Rimworld, yeah, I'd love to play that. There was a game of watching. What's the game? It's not Rimworld, is it? Which is the game? It's like a tower defense game, and you're versing like slime or something like that on the world. Is that Rimworld? I watched someone else play that game the other day. Yeah, Project Hospital. I like games like that, like those like micromanagement games. I love games like that. Yeah, what is it? It's like it's a very popular game, very well received game. I'll find out at some point, and I don't know if I have that one yet, but I've got games that are like micromanagement style games. All right, give me a sec. What I'm gonna do, I want to show. I'll just show you something before I go. You give me your feedback. Let me quit this. I'm gonna go dark for a second. You can listen to some old school J-pop music. All right, I'll be back. not liking the green screen, but let's let me take the green screen chroma key off because it's not very good. Hang on a sec. Not that one. Change the filters. Yep, change that. Take that one off. All right, cool. Now, if I, yeah, it's kind of background testing. Quality's not great, but I'm trying to create similar to the way SKLOL does it with the sound bits. I'm trying to do it with Snapcam, Snap, and trying to create like exclamation mark potato, so you can turn me into a potato for a bit. So, yeah, yeah, that's it, man. That's it. I'm a potato. Yeah, and I've got a few here. I've got Dragon Ball Z style, so I can be, you know, whatever. Let me change that. That's cool. I've got mashed potato. I can change myself into mashed potato. Did I show that one? I've got Trump. Trump. I've got some weird ones. Yeah, like this sort of weird shit. I can turn myself into a cute little deer. There you go. It's horrendous. There you go. I don't know, is this the Disney one? I can make myself put some cool sunnies, you know. Yeah, there's probably some. Like I haven't like I just chose some random weird ones. That can turn me into sort of weird shit. I think some of those might be like, you know, TikTok filters and whatever. You know, I can make myself into a little baby. You know, so thinking like when we get, you know, follow notifications on stuff, you can get, you know, a filter for a little bit. Make me a you know, bona fide VTuber. Yeah, this is it. And an anime. It's cool too because it changes and actually has a bit of a mouth movement, and you know, I can't close my eyes. I don't think it only sort of squints, and then you know, still even moves its head around when you change it. I can give myself a girl filter. This will bring in the viewers. This is a piece of cake. Look at me. I can see that it's going up. It's already 100 views now. Just kidding. Yeah. This one's one of the weirder ones that I saw. I thought this one would be a good one to troll people with. Oh my god, that's horrendous. It's supposed to say furry for life. Jeez. Yeah, I'm watching myself. I'm looking at myself on the left monitor. I can see what I look like. That's terrible. Did I have any others? I got the mustache. This is a classic. This is when if I wanted to, you know, be a disguise for a little bit. I think that's it. They're really the ones that I've got at the moment. You know, I mean, if someone follows or something, that, you know, I turn Super Saiyan for a while and I go, yeah, and maybe make a bit of a sound. I'm trying to remember how to turn this off. There we go. Cool. All right. I might call it there. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. It's good. Actually, not a bad first stream. I didn't mind it. It was pretty bad game, but it was okay. We got through it. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. What I'll do is I'll post in the Discord next time. I'm gonna stream. I'm thinking Friday maybe, depending on what happens tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know in advance though. This time. But yeah, appreciate coming on. Thanks for being my first follower, stream follower. So you now get the number. Don't unfollow by accident, and now you can flaunt it in the next few months. So cool. I'll let you go with the classic J-pop again, and I'll catch you soon. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Yes, don't unfollow accidentally, please. Don't do that. I don't think I'll raid. I don't think I have enough people to raid. So we'll do that when I can get a few more. Maybe when SP comes back. Maybe next time we stream we'll go do some raids. Alright, I'll see you later. Have a good one. How do people get affiliate? So there's a criteria. So in the creator dashboard for streamers, there's a criteria for affiliate. And I think it's like you have to have been streaming for a month. You have to have a certain number of hours. It's not a lot. It's like 8 hours, but you have to have 3 viewers on average over that month period. So I remember Itzkalo got it pretty quick, and actually Marbles was what got it once he had Marbles going, that's another thing we should probably do. We'll probably do some Marbles at some point. Once he had Marbles going, he was actually able to get people through very quickly. It's not that hard, but you can imagine for people who don't really have the community to gather around in advance, people who don't have friends who have the ability to watch Twitch, it can be very difficult to get to affiliate. And you read, if you ever go onto Reddit /r/Twitch, people talking about the grind, the grind to affiliate, which actually for them takes quite a while. So it can be quite tricky, but I'm not too concerned. Like, as in, like, I don't really mind either way. I'm just want to play some games, see what we get. So I'm actually not even sure. Like, I've actually heard some compelling arguments as to why you shouldn't become an affiliate and why you should just leave it without it. I might post the video in the Discord that talks about it, although I don't want to make Itzkalo worried now that he himself is an affiliate. So yeah, that's right. Job and livelihood come first. So like I don't ever anticipate this being anything more than hobby level. And I don't really want it to be honest. Like, again, like I said, I just want to play video games. Maybe make some friends along the way, which would be fantastic. So anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you in the Discord. Otherwise, I'll let you know when I'm going to stream again. And I'll leave you with the J-pop song again. I'm going to try and change songs. I don't want to go DMCA, but I'll leave it with this one at the moment.